Oh, Brian.
Hi, this is Muzna from the American Stroke Foundation. Welcome to Facebook Live. Today we are coming to you live from the mission site at American Stroke Foundation, and we're going to do our exercise class called Morning Muscle Moves. So I'm going to throw it over to our awesome student Ellie and her co-lead Todd.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ellie with the American Stroke Foundation, and I'm joined with Todd as well as other members of the foundation. Whether you're joining us in person or virtually, we're so happy to have you. And let's get started with morning muscle moves. So the first thing we're going to do, as always, is just start with deep breaths. So you can inhale with me and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. How's everyone feeling this morning? Good? Let's get started and do some of our neck stretches. The first thing we're going to do is take our right ear to our right shoulder. If you can't get all the way to your shoulder, that's quite all right. You should be feeling a stretch on the opposite side of your neck. Let's switch sides. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Again, feel that stretch on the opposite side of your neck. Let's switch again. Bring that right ear to your right shoulder. Last one. Let's bring our left ear to our left shoulder. Great job, everyone. The next stretch we're going to be doing is the stretch of the back of our neck. So you're going to take your chin, looking down to the ground, bring that chin to your chest. Okay, we're going to switch directions. Bring that chin up to the ceiling. Switch directions, bring that chin back down to the ground. You should be feeling a slight stretch on the back of your neck. Let's come back up to the ceiling. Our last one. Great work. Let's come back down to neutral. The next stretch we're going to be looking is everyone look to your neighbor on your right, and we'll twitch our neck that way. You should feel the stretch on the opposite side of your neck. Let's switch over to our neighbor to our left side. Back to our right side. Back to our left. Great job, everyone. While we're stretching our neck, make sure we're in a good upright posture and remember to breathe. Back to our right. Let's go to our left side one last time. Great work, everyone. Let's come back to neutral. The next movement we're going to be doing is neck diagonal. So I want everyone to look up to the ceiling over their right shoulder and then look down to the ground on your left foot. Good. Back up to the ceiling on your right shoulder. Down to your left foot. Excellent work, everyone. Back up to that right shoulder. Left foot. Let's do 2 more of those. Back up to your right shoulder. Left foot. Excellent. Make sure we're breathing, everyone. Up to your right shoulder. Back down to your left foot. Great work. How about we switch sides? Let's look up to the ceiling over our left shoulder. Down to our right foot. Good. Up to our left shoulder. Right foot. Left shoulder. Right down to our foot. Excellent. Let's do 2 more. Back up to the ceiling over our left shoulder. Down to the ground of our right foot. Last one. Up to our right shoulder or left shoulder. Back down to our right foot. And go ahead and come back up and look at your neighbor across from you. How are we all feeling? Let's do some of our head circles or neck rolls. So we'll start going clockwise. We'll go down to our chin, to our shoulder, back, other ear, and chin. Good. Go at your own pace. Make sure you're feeling every stretch, but not going so far you're feeling pain. As always, keep those shoulders back. Good posture is key, and remember to breathe. Great job, everyone. Let's switch directions. So whichever way you're going, go that opposite direction. Excellent. Whenever you're feeling ready, come back to neutral. And from this position, before we move on to our shoulders, let's all take a deep breath together. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more. Big inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Who's ready to get those shoulders involved? The next thing we're going to be doing is our shoulder rolls. So we'll elevate our shoulders, bring them in front of us and behind. Remember to breathe through this entire exercise. We're doing great. If needed, you can hold your affected arm with your non-affected arm to get full range of motion of your circles. How about we switch directions? Whichever way you're going, go that opposite way. If needed, you can hold your affected arm with your non-affected to get that full range of motion.
We're live problem solving, so if it looks crazy on screen, bear with us.
Okay, everyone, come back to neutral. The next exercise we're going to be doing are good old-fashioned shoulder shrugs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going on. Good. Bring those shoulders up. Good.
I've been just like,
Yeah.
Remember to breathe through these exercises. Okay, how about we move on to our chest stretch? For this stretch, you're going to have both arms fully extended behind you. Chest is going to be pushed forward, looking up to the ceiling. Just like this. If you can't get that full range of motion, just attempt to push that chest a little bit forward. Strain your arms the best that we can. We're stretching our chest muscles. Good job, everyone. Why don't we return back to neutral? The next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be working our arms. For this exercise, we're going to be doing arm pulses. As best you can, fully extend those arms. Your palm should be facing forward, and it's going to be a slight pulse forward. If needed, you can clasp your hands together to get both of them. Good job, everyone. While we have our hands in that clasp position, we're going to draw some shapes. So taking one arm and the other, let's draw a square. So we'll go good. Up, across, down, over. Up, across, down, over. Up, across, down, over. Let's do one more. Up, across, down, over. Let's try a triangle next. So we're going to go up, down, to the side. Good job, everyone. Up, down, across. Up, down, across. Last one. Up, down, across. From that clasp position, how about next we're going to stir the pot. Hands clasped. Nice circles. Good job, everyone. Remember to maintain good posture, shoulders back. Make sure we're breathing. Anyone cooking anything good today? What are we making?
Huh?
What are we making?
Apple butter.
Apple butter, good.
Broccoli cheese soup.
Broccoli cheese soup, let's switch directions. How about you, Dennis?
Roadkill.
Okay, good. Excellent. Good job. Okay, you can return back to neutral. We're next going to do bicep curls. So that's going to be palms up. Bring your hand to your shoulder. If needed, you can clasp those hands together and bring them both up to your shoulder. Good. Remember to breathe, everyone. I'll do two more together and then we'll turn back to neutral. Good. How are we feeling? Let's get those fingers moving. Whether you do it both hands at the same time or one at a time, we're going to make a fist and release. Good. Make sure we're feeling that stretch in all of our fingers, getting that palm as open as possible. As always, shoulders back and breathe. If needed, we can support our hand with our other to get that full opening. Good job, everyone. Let's do two more big opens. Excellent. Keeping with our fingers, we're going to get our thumb involved. We're going to touch each finger to our thumb. So we'll start with pointer finger, ring finger, pinky. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Good. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Good job, everyone. Let's keep it up. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Let's do two more. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, last one, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Let's shake out those hands. Good job, everyone. We got our fingers moving. While shaking them out, the next thing we're gonna do is our wrist rolls. This can either be completed independently or if you prefer, hands clasped together. Let's get those wrists rolling. Good. Good, let's do a couple more. And let's switch direction. Whichever way you were rolling, let's roll that opposite direction. Looks like everyone's waving hi to me. Excellent. If you're already clasped your hands together, great. If not, we're gonna go ahead and clasp those hands together. And with our hands clasped, we're gonna make a figure eight. Circle, circle, good. With this exercise, make sure we're keeping our elbows to our side. This is a wrist exercise, not our elbow exercise. Friendly reminder, keep those shoulders back, make sure we're breathing. Let's all do two more together, and then whichever way your figure eight was moving, let's go the opposite way. Keep those elbows to your side. We should just be moving our wrist. Excellent. From this clasped position, we're going to be moving our wrists a little bit more. We're going to go to our left, to our right. Good. Keep those elbows locked into the side. We should be getting lots of wrist motion. So some of us may be experiencing some tightness in our wrist. That is quite all right. Make sure we're going at our own pace. If that is slower, that is perfectly fine. Just make sure we're getting all those stretches. We're all at different points of our journey, but we're so glad to have everyone here together. Our last wrist movement is going to be flipping that pancake. So our hands are going to be together on our left knee, and we'll switch to our right knee. Left knee, right knee. Excellent. Yeah, anyone doing some good toppings on their pancakes today?
Added sugar.
Oh, it sounds so good. I'm gonna put blueberries in mine. Okay, whenever you're ready, we'll return back to neutral. We'll take a deep breath in before we stand up. So inhale with me. And exhale. Let's do one more together. Inhale. And exhale. Who's ready to get our legs moving? Let's stand up for a couple exercises. If you need some assistance, students will be around to help you stand up and get us all situated.
If you're watching from home, make sure that you have a stable surface to help support yourself with standing. Make sure that if you need assistance from a caregiver, that you have that available. Participants here are using chairs so that they have something stable to help balance themselves on. So make sure you have that at home.
How are we feeling? Are we all standing up if needed? That sounds good. Let's start with some marches. When we're doing our standing motions, it's so important to remember to breathe and maintain that good posture as if we were sitting. Our feet should be shoulder width apart, and we should be attempting to bring that knee as high up as possible.
Shoulders back, look straight ahead.
Good job, everyone. Keep that good upright posture. Remember to breathe. Let's do 5 more each leg.
This is our face-off exercise. Keep the gaze.
Okay, everyone come back to that neutral position. Your feet should be shoulder width apart. And we're gonna do some weight shifts. So I want everyone to put our weight on our right side or left foot. And at your own pace, come back over to that left. As any standing position, make sure we're standing up, shoulders back, nice and tall. You should be able to look at either in the mirror or the person adjacent from you. The series of weight shifts that we're about to do is very good for maintaining balance. It's excellent for allowing that weight to be in every part of our body and just building up some of those smaller muscles that we have in our lower extremities or legs. Good. Good job. Just continue to weight shift that. I'm going over to my left side. Then back over to my right.
Good side. 36.
Good job. Shoulders back, everyone. It's like we're dancing. Let's do 2 more each side. Good. Last one. Excellent. From this position, we're going to put one foot in front of the other. For me, that's going to be my right foot, but do whatever is most comfortable for you. And we're going to participate in another weight shift. So we'll put all of that weight in our front leg. For me, it's going to be my right leg. And then bring that weight back to my left foot. Excellent. Again, these exercises are really going to help work on our balance. Working on strength in some of those muscles. Go forward and back. Let's remember to breathe. Excellent. Shoulders back. Let's do 2 more. Weight on that right foot. And back. Last one. Excellent. Come back to that neutral position. Feet should be shoulder width apart. And you guessed it, we're gonna go to the foot that we didn't do. For me, that's going to be my left foot. But do whatever makes you comfortable. And we'll participate in the same thing. Lean forward with that weight shift. And back. Excellent. Our toes should be facing forward as if they're pointing straight ahead. Making sure we're pushing ourselves to just the right area. We don't want to be feeling any pain while doing this exercise. Great job, everyone. Remember to breathe. Let's do 2 more. Put that weight forward and back. Last one. Forward and back. Excellent. Once we're done with that last weight shift, I want you to come back to that neutral standing position. Feet should be shoulder width apart. We're strong while we're standing. We feel secure and we are balanced. We're now going to do anterior toe taps or putting our toe forward. So that looks like you're going to take, for me, it's going to be my right foot. I'm going to tap the floor right in front of me. Come back to neutral. Now this might look different for everyone. Some people might be taking very large steps. Some may be taking very small. It's quite all right to be exactly where you're at in this process. Good job, everyone. Make sure we're keeping that good posture. Shoulders should be back.
Good job.
Looking straight ahead. Excellent. Let's do 2 more on that right foot, and then we'll switch feet.
Go straight, Sonny. Go straight.
Once you finish your sets, come back to that neutral position. Make sure we're sturdy in our balance. Feet, again, should be shoulder width apart. And we'll take our other foot that we didn't use for me, that's going to be my left foot, and do the same thing. Toe taps forward. Good. We're all going at different paces as well. For some people, this might be a quick process. For others, might take some time. Quite all right. As long as we're breathing, I'm a happy girl. Great job, everyone. Let's all do 2 more and then come back to that neutral position, shoulder width apart. Great job. What we did forward, we of course have to do backwards. So taking the foot that you started with, for me, that's going to look like my right foot, making sure I'm nice and balanced. I'm going to tap the ground behind me. This doesn't have to be so far that my leg is fully extended. It can just be a nice tap anywhere behind you. Like I said, this could be very fast. It could be slow. Just making sure we're getting a little bit of movement. Everyone looks nice and tall and balanced. I see the deep breaths coming. Love to see it. Great work, everyone. Let's do 2 more, and we'll switch to that opposite foot. Once you feel comfortable doing so, we'll come back to that shoulder width apart position. And what we do to one side, we of course have to do to the other. For me, that's going to be my left foot. It might look different for everyone else. Slightly toe tap behind. Good.
Oops.
Great work, everyone. We all look so good getting our bodies moving this morning. Let's all do 2 more and then come back to that neutral position. Great job, everyone. From the standing position, why don't we all take a deep breath together? We'll inhale with me and exhale. We have a couple more exercises from the standing position. I'm so proud of everyone working so hard now. Let's move on to that next exercise. We're going to do lateral toe touches. So starting with one side, for me it's going to be my right foot. I'm going to tap out to the side, come back to that neutral position, switch to my left foot, tap out to the side, bring it back to neutral. When you're coming back to that neutral position, make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. We're strong in our balance. You might be able to toe tap your neighbor. You may be able to reach just a little bit beside you. All are perfectly okay today as long as we're moving. Great job, everyone. Tall position. Make sure we're standing up nice and tall. Remember to breathe. Todd's up here trying to kick me. Great job, everyone. Let's do 2 more each side. We'll come back to 1 more standing exercise that everyone's favorite. The squats. Once you completed your set, come back to a nice neutral position. For our squats, some of the participants here guessed it, that is going to be our last standing position. It's important when we're doing our squats that our toes are facing forward. Our shoulders are back, our feet are shoulder width apart, and we're nice and balanced before we get started. A lot of people will be holding onto a chair. If you feel comfortable doing so, please do. We'll do them together. We'll go down and up. Good, that's 1. Down and up. 2. Down and up. Excellent. 3. Down and up. Down and up. We're halfway. Down and up. Excellent. Down and up. 3 more. Last one with this one. Make sure we're in good posture. Try to go a little bit farther than you did the last time. And come back up. Excellent. Great work, everyone. How about we get back down into our chair? We'll do some core exercises. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. Let's take a breath once we're in our chairs and nice and neutral. That was a great job of standing exercises. Everyone looked great. Let's take a deep breath with me. Inhale. And exhale. We'll do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Okay, let's be working our core or our stomach muscles. All of our different exercises today are targeting different parts of our stomachs. We'll get all of our core muscles worked out. The first one we're gonna do is hula hoops. So you can position yourself kind of a little bit in front of the back of your chair, and we're gonna take our body and go in circles. Great job. When you're working those stomach muscles, it's very easy to forget to breathe, so I'll constantly remind of the deep breaths. Make sure we're working all those muscles. Your feet, if able to, should be planted on the ground, giving you a nice sturdy base. Toes should be pointing forward. Great job, everyone. Let's switch directions. Excellent work, everyone. Let's come back to a nice neutral position. The next thing we're going to be doing are our sit-ups. For this, I'm going to ask everyone, if able to cross their arms so they're touching each shoulder. We're going to slightly lean and come back. This might look different for everyone. To feel your core working, you might have to lean a little bit more forward, a little bit more backwards. If unable to cross your arms, we can use our non-affected arm to hold our affected to be in a nice neutral position. Good work. When we come back up to the top, make sure we're sitting up nice and straight, nice and tall. Let's all do 2 more. I don't know about everyone else, but I feel my muscles moving this morning. We'll keep that same cross body position. We're going to take our right elbow to our left knee. If unable to touch those shoulders, we can support our affected with our non-affected and still bring our right elbow to our left knee. Good. We'll alternate each time, so if you come up, then you'll take your left elbow to your right knee. Make sure we're working both sides of our core. Yeah. Don't forget to breathe. Make sure. Great job, everyone. Okay, let's come back up to that neutral position. We're going to do crunches now, working the upper part of our core or stomach. Again, we're going to have our arms crossed. This time, instead of coming all the way down to your knees, it's just a slight bend and then come back up. Good. If unable to, make sure you can cross your arms together, holding that non-affected with your affected. Excellent. Each time you're doing that crunch, make sure you end it with sitting up nice and tall. Let's do 2 more together. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. Okay, great work, everyone. You can go ahead and relax those hands. Give them a shake if you need. My arms are feeling it as well. The next thing we're going to be doing is side crunches. For this, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Act as if we dropped a pen on the ground and attempt to reach over to get it. Come back up. You don't have to go all the way down to the ground. Just go until you feel a nice stretch, feel a little tightness, and come back up. For this one, you have the option to work one side, or if you prefer, go ahead and do it alternating sides. We'll go left and right. Great work. I know with this one, it might be a little challenging, but here's your reminder to keep those shoulders back and sit up nice and tall. Great work. Let's do 2 more each side. Excellent. Come back to that neutral position. How about we stretch it out? For the stretch, we're going to complete seated. I'm going to ask you to take your left hand, if able to reach behind you on that chair. If unable to, we can just turn our body slightly and we'll hold that nice stretch. Let's switch directions, taking that right side, go the opposite side of your chair. Okay, everyone, why don't we come back to that neutral position? We're going to do some dynamic movements right now. Everyone's favorite exercise of the boxer stretch. So taking your right hand or either hand if needed, we're going to punch forward, across, up, and elbow. Good. Forward, across, up, and elbow. Good. Forward, across, up, and elbow. Good. Forward, across, up, and elbow. Last one. Forward, across, up, and elbow. Excellent. If able to, let's switch that opposite side. So for me, that's going to be my left hand. If needed, you can guide it with your non-affected hand, and we'll go forward, across, up, and elbow. Good. Forward, across, up, and elbow. Forward, across, up, and elbow. Good. Forward, across, up, and elbow. Last one. Forward, across, up, and elbow. Okay, why don't we end with some deep breathing and we'll be all done with our exercises. So we'll inhale with me and exhale. Excellent. Let's inhale again and exhale. Let's do one last one all together. Return back to your Zen or your happy place. Deep breath in and exhale. Thank you all so much for joining me today, whether you're in person or virtual. It was so much fun. And again, I'm Ellie and this is Todd with the American Stroke Foundation.